Hello everybody, this is Brisbane 05 Blast here and welcome back to another video of this channel. In this last episode, we actually took on Aston Villa and sadly we couldn't get the result we wanted because obviously Villa's attack was pretty good and plus we were pretty secondary in our offense and that might have costed us very badly, so this could have really hampered our chances in getting into the top spot of the Premier League. But anyway, our next game we're up against Zurich FC. I'm pretty sure this will be our last Europa League match day, a group stage match day before we get to the knockout stages. So I really cannot wait for that because Arsenal's got their gutsy victory over PSV Eindhoven thanks to a goal from the fraudulent player. Now a perfect player to redeem himself, and that was Gabriel Martinelli. Now, PSV can still top the table. Depends if we lose, 2 goals to Zurich or so, because this is tactical view. Tactical view, anything can happen. So, yeah. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get to this episode. Alright, guys, we're here to see Arsenal versus FC Zurich here at the Emirates Stadium. So, yep, there's the news right here. Aston Villa got the job done over us last episode right here. So, as you can see right here in the squad, everyone is actually pretty fit except Ben White, Gabriel Zinchenko and Havertz. But you know what? Well, I cannot do it here because that could permanently change the players' squad. And we obviously want to stick with that formation. But yeah, let's take a look at the standings. Arsenal are first place. And obviously Zurich can't make it because of the goal difference. I mean, if they can get a job against us, it would be surprising, but yeah. Then again, it's pretty impossible here. So, Bodo Glimt has already... Their only win was against us. Apart from that, they just cannot win in other matches. Like, we beat them at Emirates Stadium, so that was revenge for what they did to us. And in Zurich, we defeated them also. We defeated Zurich. I'm pretty sure they weren't able to cope up. So, yeah. This should be a very interesting match. That's all I got to say. But anyway, let's get to the match day and see how things goes. And yeah, this is our pre-match report. Yeah, same players, like unknown players here and such. So we're not going to talk about that. And yep, they're third place in the Europa League. Let's take a look at the press conference. Alright guys, sorry I kind of felt I should have actually told you that we were in the press conference. I kind of forgot because FC Zurich is not a pretty... It's like not an important team here. But what was Mikel Arteta said about the press conference and such is that can they beat FC Zurich? They are confident. And secondly is that they also got the job against FC Zurich. They scored 5 goals. And third question was obviously about consistency, which I kind of think that they're kind of right because Arsenal always do well against the teams that they're below. But they just don't show up when it comes to big teams. And yep, this is their starting 11, but I will make some changes right away. So don't go anywhere. Alright guys, so I basically made some changes here. So, well, Fabio Vieira is actually the skipper, but we're going to make some changes right away. But, yeah. So basically I put Fabio Vieira in for Kai Havertz. Martinelli and Camavinga and Ramsdale, the only ones who are there. I got Nketiah, despite of his fitness issues, in for Gabriel Jesus because I'm pretty sure Nketiah can probably try to prove the doubters wrong. Tierney for Zinchenko, Timber, Calafiori replacing the 2 best centre-backs, Gabriel and Saliba. Tomiyasu for White, Pepe for Saka, Trossard for Odegaard, and yep, the list goes on and on. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one, and yeah, let's enjoy this match right after I make some, changes with the captaincy and such. So yeah, so don't go anywhere. Alright guys, we're here to see our last Europa League match day as we take on FC Zurich. And yep, I made a lot of changes here. So basically most of our star players will be rested. Because yeah, this is a very important match. Because Arsenal are not yet confirmed in terms of being the first place side. I know they got the job done against PSV. And that too in a very entertaining fashion. The match winning goal from Gabriel Martinelli. But if PSV actually somehow win by a lot of goals against Bodo Glimt, this could be bad. But anyway, listen to the Europa League anthem. Alright guys, so as I already mentioned about it, Arsenal have rested their key players. The only players they haven't rested is Camavinga and Martinelli and Ramsdale too. And Ramsdale is actually the skipper for this one because Odegaard is not there, and same thing with Havertz. I could have actually replaced Camavinga like for this match because he's probably important for the he's probably like important for the Premier League, I would say. And this is Europa League, so Europa League is nothing important. And yes, Arsenal has not probably won in Champions League and Europa League. So maybe that might be the reason why I'm using Camavinga, but we don't know. And yeah, let's take a look at FC Zurich starting 11. Yup. Pretty unknown. Nothing, familiar, I would say. Guerrero, obviously, we thought it was the Rafa Guerrero, but it's the other Guerrero. So if Arsenal get the job done, they're secure in first place. So yeah. So Ramsdale's actually going to be the skipper. The fourth preference skipper, I would say. And Zurich are actually starting the kickoff. And let's see what Arsenal can do. So Conde has it. FC Zurich, they're already out of the contest. But if they somehow put the spoils on Arsenal, this could maybe be a good finish for Zurich because they are with 6 points. Whereas Arsenal, they're already cruising. They're already qualified. They just want to finish on top, that's all. Martinelli finds Pepe. Pepe back to Martinelli. Martinelli shoots, but what a save from Brescia. And Katic almost got the ball out, but he somehow manages to keep it in. And that's like a spinning roll. Like a fidget spinner, right, type of way of controlling the ball. Still Katic. Katic finds Guerrero. Guerrero finds Conde. It's Conde with it. And look how much space Arsenal's giving. Somehow manages to find Afriyie. But he manages to bottle the finish for some reason. That could have been a chance for Zurich to get one goal. And Ramsdale was well rooted to the spot, but somehow Afriyie managed to bottle the finish, and that's how it went for a goal kick. But anyway, Ramsdale got lucky there because you know how Ramsdale is when it comes to conceding goals. He just always gets rooted to the spot every time. They just get closer to the box, or we don't know. Camavinga has it. The centre midfielder who I was thinking of replacing him. But still. Eddie Nketiah has it. Still Nketiah. This could be a chance for Arsenal to get one goal, but what a save from Brescia. But yeah, sorry to be a bit like biased right there. I didn't meant to say I. But yeah, Camavinga wanted to, miss this match because he's mostly putting focus on the Premier League. So that's the reason why. And as you can see right here in the top left screen, Arsenal are currently at the top of the table. But if they drop points and if PSV somehow get a convincing victory over Bodo Glimt, then Arsenal may lose the lead despite actually beating PSV twice. Now here's Trossard. Trossard shoots, but Brescia saves this one. Now if Arsenal gets a draw here, they're already guaranteed first place. If they somehow get a draw against Bodo Glimt. Beg my pardon, against FC Zurich. But that was a wonderful chance Trossard had. It's a corner kick here for Arsenal. Martinelli is actually the one to take the corner. Goes long. Tries to find Trossard. He does have it. Finds Pepe. Pepe shoots. But Brescia saves this one. Brescia finds it. And now it's Matthew with it. Still Matthew. Matthew finds Conde. Conde manages to skill the player right there. He could go for a long shot, but Calafiori was there to nick it in time. But Okita is actually the one he had the ball, but somehow a tackle was made. And now here's Timber, Hurrien Timber. Imagine if he could actually find his younger brother or his twin brother, Quintin Timber. Fabio Vieira has it. Vieira finds Nketiah. Nketiah finds Camavinga. This could be a chance for Camavinga, but Brescia saves this one again. But Tomiyasu has it. The Japanese man finds Camavinga. Camavinga shoots, but Brescia saves this one yet again. This man, he doesn't want to concede goals. He's not keen in conceding goals right there. Arsenal are basically the ones that dominate in terms of most chances here, but Brescia is the one that makes a lot of saves. And it's another corner here for Arsenal. Martinelli's the one to take the corner. But Nketiah, out of all players, scores with a header. Brescia might have actually tried to stop it there, but pretty late though. And he obviously dedicated this celebration to Gabriel Jesus with the calling his mother celebration, calling his mom celebration. But yeah, what an assist from Gabriel Martinelli. Finds Nketiah. Tried to find some consistency, which he does. This could maybe try to persuade the Arsenal board not to put him as a reserve, because Nketiah is trying to be the, try to shush the doubters. But then again, we do need some consistency. And it doesn't matter. That's his fourth goal in the Europa League match. So, yep. This is perfect here for Eddie Nketiah. Gets his fourth goal for his Europa League, Europa League match. And Arsenal getting the lead. But Zurich has a chance to equalize. But somehow bottles the finish. But he gets it back though. Afriyie gets it back. And now he has to think wisely. Can he find a way? Can he find vision? He does. But he hits the crossbar. But Ramsdale could... We thought Ramsdale would have actually conceded an unintentional own goal right there. But luckily the ball stopped. The ball, stopped in his favor. So, yeah. Fabio Vieira has it. Vieira finds Trossard. Trossard shoots. But Brescia just has to collect the ball. Afriyie has it. We're already down to 2 minutes to go. Stoppage time is yet to be added. And Hurrien Timber somehow manages to intercept this. Arsenal will be taking the 1-goal lead at halftime. Tierney tries to time waste right there, which he does. And looks like we are going to be going into halftime with Arsenal having a slender lead over FC Zurich. Eddie Nketiah was actually the player to break the deadlock after all those chances which Arsenal had. And especially, he could actually be the player to still be retained as a bench warmer, at least. But anyway, half-time here, we have Arsenal 1, FC Zurich 0. And obviously, take a look at the highlights. Trossard actually tried to go with his weak foot, or his Trivela shot, I would say. Or his flare shot. And then Kamavinga tried to shoot from there. But obviously, Brescia keeps on denying him the chances. But however, the deadlock was broken in the 33rd minute, where in which Eddie Nketiah scores the goal with a header, which gives Arsenal the lead. Arsenal will be making some substitutions here before this, and we know whom to actually replace. And actually, PSV, they're actually having a draw over Bodo Glimt. I was actually taking a look at the PSV's score instead of the others. But yeah, right now I'll tell you about the other score, the scores right here. Union Berlin has a 1-1 draw over Malmo. SC Braga has a slender lead over Union Saint-Gilles. Kilmarnock having a draw level over Betis. Roma having a slender lead over Helsinki. Fenerbahce is still tied with Stade Rennais. Dynamo Kiev drawing to Korona Kielce. I'm pretty sure that's a Serbian or Slovenian club, Slovakian club, we don't know. But yeah, it's time to make some changes, so don't go anywhere. Alright guys, we're here to start the second half. So, I actually made some changes here for Arsenal. Kamavinga is actually the player to go off for Partey. And that's a brutal tackle. Is there going to be a booking? No, there won't be. So, a player got lucky there. So, I got Thomas Partey. This could be his final Europa League match, because the knockout stages are on February, and by the time Partey would depart Arsenal. So at least it's about time that we at least give him a send-off in his last Europa League match. Can he at least get a goal for him, for just to say as a perfect send-off? Hurrien Timber is going to be the one to take the free kick. He actually goes long. But Avdiaj, I think, the player. I really have a hard time pronouncing their names there. Martinelli has it, but he's offside. I think. I don't know. It looks like an offside there. Got confused. But the linesman is right over there. I got confused. I thought it was actually the Yeah, I thought it was a linesman for a second. But, yep. It was just a camera person. And the linesman is already in the corner. So I actually got confused for a second. Sorry about that. So, yeah, it looks like it's going to be a corner kick for Arsenal. And somehow, Arsenal has a chance to double their lead. Martinelli is actually going to be the one to take the corner. Can he do what he did last time? He doesn't this time. Pepe has it. Pepe finds Calafiori. Calafiori shoots! But he balls the finish. I mean, it kind of makes sense because his shooting is kind of a bit meh, even though he has pretty good aggression and such. But yeah, we would expect Calafiori to actually score this one. It's kind of expected. But yeah, goal kick here for FC Zurich. And they are actually going to go short here because they wanted to get some possession. Some easy possession. Matthew has it. But yeah, if Arsenal at least gets a draw, this could be good. But anyway, Arsenal's next match is against Brighton from home. So they have a home match against Brighton at the Emirates Stadium. So if Arsenal gets the job done, they could at least slender the lead, you know, at least they can try to reduce the gap. But anything can happen. Here's Eddie Nketiah, finds Partey. This could actually be his final goal if he scores. But what a tackle here from the player there. Now it's Avdiaj finds Guerrero. Still Avdiaj. Still Avdiaj. But Hurrien Timber somehow makes the defense. Somehow tackles him. Pepe has it. Finds Thomas. Thomas Partey. Still Partey, but Katic tackles him. Partey tries to get the ball back, but obviously it was taken. Now he finds Boran Yazasevic. Finds Okita. Okita finds Guerrero, but Ramsdale! Oh my goodness. What a goal from Guerrero there. And looks like Eddie Nketiah will be coming off for Gabriel Jesus. They really wanted a finisher, but Ramsdale kind of messed up there. It was a wonderful finish from Guerrero. Arsenal might be fuming about this one. Ramsdale could have saved this one, but he got nutmegged. Just gets nutmegged at the last minute. Unfortunately for Ramsdale. But looks like they're actually going to sub Eddie Nketiah for Gabriel Jesus, who somehow scored goals as a super sub. So this could actually be interesting to see if he can somehow spark for the Arsenal for Arsenal's team. But yeah, Eddie Nketiah goes off for Gabriel Jesus. Martinelli has it. Can he find Partey? He finds Timber. Timber finds Vieira, who's running out of stamina. Vieira finds Jesus. Still Jesus. Still Gabriel Jesus. He could easily finish this. But what a save from Brescia. Thomas Partey has it. But a block. Martinelli has it somehow. Finds Vieira. Vieira shoots. But what a save from Brescia. And it's going to be another corner kick here for Arsenal. Daniel Afri goes off for who the player is. Sean Ria, and Fabio Vieira goes off for Reece Nelson, the Englishman. He's kind of a bit of a friends with Emil Smith-Rowe, so it would be surprising. So yeah, Reece Nelson comes in for Fabio Vieira. It's a corner kick here for Arsenal, but this time Brescia does come quickly rather than just coming in at the wrong time. Reece Nelson has it. Still Nelson. Still Reece Nelson. Nelson shoots, but he balls the finish. Still with Nelson. Nelson finds Jesus, and Jesus finishes off with a power shot. What a goal from Gabriel Jesus. It was an assist from Reece Nelson. And Arsenal are going to do that quick celebration. The kind of like a band boy celebration there. But it was a wonderful goal from Jesus. And a wonderful assist here from Reece Nelson. But yeah, Pepe is going to be coming off for Declan Rice. He also already had a bit of a game time, so but looks like Arsenal will be getting a slender lead over FC Zurich. Unless if Zurich somehow gets another goal, a quick goal. And right, I can see right there, that was a harsh tackle right here from Conde. We don't know if this is going to be brutal. No, it isn't. And it's Partey, the player to actually be in the booking, and that too in his final Europa League match. This is something that we don't deserve here from Arsenal. Could be a potential final game, but we don't know because we don't know if the negotiations go in, but it is already gone in. It's just that he will be joining in the summer. Well, in the January transfer, so yeah. But anyway, FC Zurich is going to be the one to take the free kick. But it was a very powerful one. Ramsdale was able to save this one. Is he going to go short or long? He goes long. Finds Jesus. Then back to Declan Rice. Declan Rice finds Reece Nelson. Nelson finds Jesus. Jesus is away, but he somehow slows a bit. Still Jesus. Still Gabriel Jesus. Jesus finds Thomas Partey. That could have been a chance for Partey to score there. Everyone's expecting Partey to score because this could be his final match. Martinelli finds Nelson, but he gets tackled by Wallner. But anyway, Arsenal are going to get the victory here, unless if FC Zurich somehow managed to steal an equalizer late in the game. Here's Sean Ray. Tries to find the player, but Rice has it. But yeah, there's going to be some few minutes of added time, 3 at least. But Rice is time wasting, or at least trying to find a way to score the insurance goal later in the game or so, later in the match. But yeah, Nelson, that was a wonderful assist from Nelson. Gabriel Jesus, but it hits the post right there. Rice has it, but sadly the attack couldn't go on. But doesn't matter, as Arsenal somehow get the slender lead over FC Zurich thanks to a goal from Gabriel Jesus. It was well expected here from Arsenal. But yeah, obviously Gabriel Jesus. Everyone's showcasing on Gabriel Jesus. He was the player to score the match-winning goal to cement Arsenal at the top of the Europa League match. And yep, full-time Arsenal 2, Zurich 1. Looks like we're going to be taking a look at the highlights. And it comes in from the 67th minute. Obviously, Guerrero scoring the equalizer. Ramsdale got nutmegged there. But then, an assist from Reece Nelson finds Gabriel Jesus, scoring it at the death. But then Arsenal had another chance, and then it was a slight tackle from Partey, and that's how the game ended. Sadly, he couldn't score a goal, but it is what it is. Looks like we're going to take a look at the post-match interview. And PSV still, despite having a chance to take the lead, they still draw the match. But yeah, post-match interview.
Some questions regarding the match.
But Arteta will be really happy about this, especially only in the Europa League matches. He will be happy. But yeah, just one goal in it. Are you happy with today's performance? I know there was only one goal in it, but I was really happy with the team's performance today, especially second half. We worked hard to get the breakthrough, and then every player did the job when it came to making sure it was done and dusted. It was a pretty close run thing in the end. Everybody expected FC Zurich to give you much of a game. Do you deserve the credit for their performance? It was tight. Do FC Zurich deserve some credit? The opposition wanted to make it a better today, and credit to my boys. They were up for the fight. They kept going. It was a really professional performance from them. We got the win we deserve. That's twice you've beaten FC Zurich. Do you think you've proved you got better players, or is it just that you work out a way to play against them now? Have you got the edge of them now? I have a lot of respect for FC Zurich, of course, so we always think carefully about how to set up against them. So yeah, but once the game kicks off, it's all about the players. So that's all it is. Europa League group stage comes to an end, as Arsenal managed to stay at the top of the table. And yeah, inspired substitution, Jesus wins it. And looks like Arsenal's next match is against Brighton. So this could be a pretty interesting match. Arsenal can count on Martin Odegaard. We don't know if this is... Yep. Based on the team's performance in the competition, the club has received additional funds. This will allow us to increase the transfer budget allocated to you for the coming season. So yeah, 6 6,200,000 will be added for staying at the top of the table. And Nicholas Pepe, thanks for showing faith in me, boss, even though I'm not one of the big stars of the club. And then Reese Nelson. Hey Gaffer, just want to say thanks for giving me the chance to show what I can do. I feel like I'm ready for regular games now. Hope you'll be thinking about me in the matches we've got coming up. You did really well, but this is only the start. You need to keep working hard to prove you got what it takes to become a regular here. But yeah. Let's take a look at the squad and see if everyone is okay. Well, everyone's kind of okay except Martinelli. But yeah, I think we can think of substituting Martinelli. Let's see if any players are willing to replace Martinelli. Well, the substitution are already fatigued. And Emil Smith-Rowe would actually be the player. He would be the real deal to replace Martinelli. Maybe Reece Nelson. Well, and Kitty is now kind of fatigued. Partey too. Well, Timber, Tierney, and yep, everyone seems fatigued. What about Calfiori? Calfiori is also fatigued. We don't know if there could be enough depth for this one, but we'll see about it. So maybe Holding and Cedric could probably be the replacement. They had to probably show a bit of versatility here. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Let's take a look at the standings before we wrap it up. And yeah, sadly, Man City got the win. Well, I don't know. I mean, they're still... I don't know how they... So, yeah, I think Man City... Did they draw that match? They obviously lost to Crystal Palace, surprisingly, 2-0. That's an upset. So if we actually get the win over Brighton... And Villa actually got the draw over Brentford. So that's a bottle here. But did Man City win? So we lost. We obviously lost to Aston Villa. But did Man City get the job done? Yup, they got the job done just about against Luton Town. But if we get a win over Brighton, we could actually close the gap. It's a bit tight in the standings, in the Premier League standings. As you can see right here, Arsenal are currently in third place. And Brighton, I'll show it to you. They're actually in the relegation. Yeah, they're actually 18th, surprisingly. So if we actually get the job done, but like I said initially, I'm going to be making changes for Martinelli. So if Brighton either gets a win over us, it's well deserved because we made changes. Even though many of the players are all starters, we made changes. It's not glitch in the matrix. So yeah. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one and we'll be back for our next episode. Goodbye. Alright guys, we're back and it was a pretty intense game, but it doesn't matter. We got the job done over FC Zurich 2-1. It was a goal thanks to Eddie Nketiah and Gabriel Jesus. He was the player that led to Arsenal's victory, and as it stands, Arsenal will be staying at the top of the table, so they will be getting some favorable draw in the knockout stages, which will be happening on February. Well, I went in the Premier League in the season calendar, but maybe for in this season, maybe I would like the career mode. It will be like maybe November or so, depends, because we're already in October in real life. So, and right now we're actually in the game. We're actually on 17 December. So, I would be surprised to see how far we will go because during December I would be in hiatus because I'll be going for a trip. Unless if there is a change of mind, I will be putting it to you on the community. But apart from that, it stands because as it stands, there will be no changes. I will be going somewhere for a trip, so I won't be there to make videos for at least 1 month. So it would be sad, but it's kind of understandable because I really want to see my relatives, so kind of makes sense. But anyway, I really hope you enjoy this one. Our next game's against Brighton. I've already taken a look at the match. At this match is going on. Man City did get the win over Luton Town that match, but however, in that other week where we were versing Brighton, Man City somehow bottled the game. The win against Crystal Palace 2-0, the game we drew, and Villa drew 1 to Brentford. So if we get the win against Brighton, which we should, then we have a chance. We would actually be 3 points behind of the top of the behind of the leaders, I would say. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. I've seen a lot of you guys who haven't subscribed to my channel, and many of you haven't watched my videos recently. So please, I really beg of you to please subscribe to my channel. Please make sure to watch my videos too. Like I said, I know it is your choice. It depends. It depends if you like it or so, but still, because it might have taken attempts for me to make this video. So you have to really value my hard work. Yes, I am making videos for you just to make it better. But even if I make it, if I not make it in, good quality, but still worked hard for it, you at least have to value my hard work. So yeah. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one. It's Brisbane 05 Blaster here. That's me, signing off.